Yeah. Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome to the session. How are you?
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. First of all, you invite me here to your platform, and I am really delighted to be here. And yes, I am doing exceptionally. Thank you for concern, ma'am.
Okay. So, yes.
So, how are you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm doing great. I'm fantastic. And thank you for asking. So, as we met very first time, so let's introduce yourself for my audience.
Yeah, ma'am. So, yeah. So, if you talk my introduce, so then yes. So why not? Sure. Because it's my happiness. It's my pleasure. So, well, my name Pinky, and I born and brought up in Hajipur, Bihar. I'm a full-time homemaker, blessed with two kids. If you talk about my qualification education, then I have done graduation biology zoology honors biology zoology, yeah. And in addition, I have done A&M. Along with I am doing work from home. I have been doing work from home as a affiliate with the name of companies ID Store. The founder of this company is Ashutosh Patihas sir. It's a government approved platform. Yeah, it's a private but government approved. And I have two children, both are the under of age 10. Uh, and ma'am, I run my channel. I have run my channel with the name of with the creator, the name of Speak with Pinky, where I mostly upload solo video and not much more. To uh, Say that's not much more, but few videos I have to collaborate videos. The because in get to in order to get our fluency and overcome glossalia. So that is the main things to connected with you, ma'am, and start my journey.
Okay, okay.
So
Okay,
actually, what
and
happened? I want to empower myself, and uh, I want to empower of myself. That is the big plus for me, because I don't want to show anything to anyone, because English, ma'am, itself a powerful skill.
great, great. Okay, your plate is full of stuff, and I would say, and you are so busy and you are doing lots of things. Okay, it's great to know about yourself. Shall I introduce myself?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Because if I know you're in yourself, so I will connect more and more. The conversation
Okay.
becomes more engaged and smoother.
Yes. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to say something about myself in front of you. Okay, as you know, my name is Dipti. I'm from Orissa and I'm a proud homemaker, and I have done master in computer application, and I'm blessed with a daughter. And if you want to know my hobby is listening music, doing yoga and exercise. Apart from that, nowadays I have added one thing in my hobby list, that is in learning English, right? So apart from that, I have a very
Yeah, right.
tiny YouTube channel by the name of Glow and Grow with Dipti. Yeah, that is pretty much about myself.
Oh, thank you. It's amazing, ma'am. You explain your elaborate your words as well as very good way.
Thank you
So
so much. So, and first of all, I would like to know how long have you been learning this language? Hello, hello.
around 6 7 months ago. Yeah, before I have to start my journey, but I not more intention there where I focus. Sometimes I focus and sometimes I skip. So in this way, I not in a going in a regular basic in a consistency. But 6 months ago, I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
been in consistency.
Hmm. Yes, yes, great, great. Because
Yeah.
if you are not maintaining your consistent plan, then you will not achieve that much fluency. You have to maintain your consistency each and every day. If you don't have time, you should practice 15 to 20 minutes daily. So that
Mhm.
will be very helpful for you, right?
Right.
So it's been 6 months you are
Yeah.
learning this language, right? Hello?
Yeah, right. Right now, whenever I connect people and while talking to, sometimes I'm and stucking, and in this way, my communication not going well because the reason of only of fumbling and stucking, and I don't articulate my words as well as whatever going through my my thought is aligned. No, what happened, I want to express as well as, but my thought is not aligned with my words. So only of this reason too I am travel and looking travel, I'm not influenced. So just I want to overcome
It does happen sometimes
on
because of
this.
whenever we
Yes.
are talking, na, so that time we are fumbling because of lack
So
of
by the way,
practice, right? If you are doing practice every day, it will be okay because of it is not very
yeah,
big deal because of it's a endless process, right? And it is a lifelong learning. It will not happen overnight.
right,
So you have to put your effort and you have to maintain your consistency and you have to speak daily, practice daily. In this way, you will be get fluency slowly and gradually because you don't worry about the mistake, right? Because of everybody makes mistake. I also make mistake. You also make mistake. Even
yeah, right,
native language speaker also they speak. Whenever they speak, they are doing the mistake, lots of mistake. But they people are so much confidence so that nobody can notice their mistakes, right? So first of all, initial stage we have to build our
is there.
confidence first, right? Whatever vocab, whatever English speaking is there, you just try to build your confidence first, right? If your confidence level is high, then you will be talk more and more, and you feel more confidence. If you don't have confidence, still you pretend as a confident speaker, right? In this way, we will be more confidence, and you will
Right.
feel more confidence, and you will learn more, right? If you are if confidence come
Yeah,
from
right.
knowledge, right? So don't bother about the you are fumbling or
Yeah,
something
confidence.
like this because it does happen. Every people whenever they initially start their journey, they are fumbling and they are talking while they are talking to other co-learners, right? So what kind of practice you are doing every day and how much time you dedicate
Right.
yourself for learning English?
Yeah, sure, 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 ma'am. I will tell you everything in a scratch. When I in initial days when I start my journey, at that moment I scare a lot, and I can't make frame a single sentence because at that moment when people start to judging me, mocking me, so I thought that in this way going on my journey, so never I go ahead. So
No, no,
and
no. Listen,
only
sorry
if
for interrupt. Sorry for
people
interrupt.
are mocking me, then
No,
yeah,
sorry for
yeah.
interrupt.
Carry on.
Actually, people are they are doing their work, and you don't worry about the four people of the society, right? You don't bother because of lots of people,
Right.
lots of co-learners are there bother about the what if I make mistake? People are laugh on me or mock on me. No, they are the duty. They are the work of pulling your leg always. But you don't bother about this poor people. This is your life, and you have to do. You have to do whatever you want. in your life. So initial stage it will
Yeah, right,
happen.
right.
No worry about this because this is not our
Yeah,
language. We are we all people
yeah.
are they are that much courage we have that we are starting learning another language. So it
Mm,
will take time. You are not living in America. You are
another
not
one.
living in London that we are always speaking English, right? So we are all comfortable with our vernacular language. Still, we are that much courage that we are now learning this language.
Yeah,
So don't worry about this.
yeah. I thought that in this way, if my journey is going, then definitely I quit my journey. Then after that, I thought that let them do. People are mocking. If people are
Yes,
mocking, then let them do. One
yes.
time in first term, second term, third term, these things is not doing in all ways.
Hmm.
So I just focus on my journey and with consistency. Still, I am fumbling. Yeah, still I am fumbling, and sometimes I am fluctuates my words. It happens because it's a common as a beginner. It's a common to fluctuate our words. So I just try to my uh, increasing my level and growing day by day, because I know this is not our the this is not a big deal. It is a cup of tea, but after practice, my tongue is
Yes,
aligned. If my tongue is addicted on this language, so definitely I can speak.
yes. Hmm.
So definitely, and if in this way I practice in a regular basis, definitely I will reach our destination. So this
Yes,
time is taking time. I know because it's my initial days. So it's a common to happen
but
this and
yes.
facing this type of situation.
But you did a very good thing that now you are now you are create your YouTube channel and you are learning and you are facing the video call session also. I appreciate you. I hats up you because of you have that much courage
It's
that
a reason to try.
all these things, right? Most of the people are not they are very scared about the camera. Whenever they face in camera na, that time they are very scared and their
Yeah,
mind goes to blank what I'm to say in front of camera. So you are that courage that you just face your camera and you create your YouTube channel. It's a very good thing, and you don't about the four people. Don't worry about the four people of the society. You just try to learn more and more, and you do practice more and more. In this way, you will become more. If you are doing more practice, then you will become more fluent, right? Yes,
right, right. I completely agree with you. And also, I am one of them. I started my journey only for this reason to track my progress. How I used to speak before and how I speak right now. So
yes.
only of to tracking my progress and becoming a,
Hmm.
a fluent speaker. So that is the main motive
Hmm. Initial
to
stage,
start my.
whenever we are talking to any caller, that time we just feeling very mumbo jumbo, kind of confused. What I'm saying, I'm not to understand what I'm saying, right? But slowly and gradually,
Right,
if we are promise yourself, no, I have to read, I have to write, I have to listen and consume more and more data. In this way, you just become stubborn and you practice day by day. Nobody will go for this because at the end of the day you have to motivate yourself
right,
and they put the dedicate effort. If you want to achieve your desired goal, then only you have to put your effort. Nobody will go to you and help you, right? So slowly and gradually,
right, right,
if we are practicing daily, even we don't have time because we all are, homemaker. We have lots of house of chores, and we are taking care of husband, in-laws, nurturing kids like this. But if you don't have much time, you only 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you have to maintain your consistency, right? In this way, definitely you will one
right,
day you will get fluency and you don't rush because of why you are rushing. You are not going to participate any competition, right? It will take time,
yeah,
slowly,
yeah,
right?
right.
Slowly and gradually you will be learn, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah,
So
right, ma'am.
yes, and
Completely agree with you.
in
And I follow.
nowadays, how much time you dedicate yourself to learning this language, and are you into the reading part?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I have given the time on to our journey, to our practice, to almost not much more, but almost 1.5 hours in a every day. Because if I interact to people's, definitely my language is increasing day by day. And in interact is so important and more better to in a video call. If I
Hmm.
interact to people in a video call, so there I have face I face in camera, and after that my body structure and everything's I. So in a couple of days ago, if you seen, then I have to hesitate and I am getting nervous if of front of people's are to judging on and observing in front of cameras and what I explain. So I am just only of this reason to getting nervous to
Hmm.
judging and arriving question in this way. So how I explain and how way I articulate my words as well as.
Okay, okay. It does
But
happen.
still,
It's a natural thing because, we all are human beings and we have a plethora of emotions. Like, and fear is one
yeah,
of these, right? Whenever we are starting initial stage, we are facing any camera to talk any call or
yeah,
not. That time we literally, I also in my case, I also shivering in my hand and my leg and my heart is palpitating and I'm sweating
right.
literally. So it does happen. It's a natural thing, but slowly and gradually. Now you are not. Now you are feeling comfortable,
Now,
right?
yeah, now it's feeling
Yes,
comfortable. Yeah,
because of you
yeah.
face your fear. If you are scared, your fear, fear. No, 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 am not. I'm not going to do this because this is not my cup of tea, and I can't. I just can't. So in this way, you just to avoid your fear. If you have any fear, then you have to face your fear. In this way, you mitigate your fear and you will be able to speak more and more,
Mm.
right?
Yeah, right, ma'am.
Yes.
Right.
So, how old
Actually,
are
yeah,
your
that
son?
things is happy. Yeah, one is 8 years old. Young, elder is 8 years old, and the younger is only of two,
Okay,
2 years old, 2 years old,
okay, okay. They are
and
so young.
yeah, both are
Okay.
the.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. So you are how you manage all these things. You have two children, household chores, and you are starting your English learning journey. How all these things, how you handle?
Mm. Yeah, sure. I will tell you everything, each and everything. Yeah, actually, what happened, ma'am? In morning, my husband and my son, when both are to gone, both have both have gone to their own work. Then I have completed my house sources as I have completed my house sources works, and then I want to do my do to take practice in I have to join already a English group, which
Okay, which
where
group you
more
are in
people have to
associated? Which group you are
practices there.
associated in?
I have English speaking.
English speaking group.
Yeah, that
Okay.
group I have to join, and most. Yeah, and mostly peoples are to speak in English. I just listen carefully and observe each and everything, and
Mm.
after that to mug up those things. And
Mm.
then I elaborate my words as well. And then in this way, I just catching and capturing so many words, and just I try to speak.
Mm.
And because I know how much is important English, how necessary is important in our life.
Mm.
English itself a powerful skill, in English I can create channel, I can find out finding as a finding 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 sources, our jobs as a work from home, and do a lots of things what I wanted to do. So English open our sources, open our doors. So
Yes, yes.
I know
Mm,
how much is important in our life. If I am not because what happened, ma'am, in my mother language, um, if I explain in our mother language, then I have to a little bit hesitates. I feel a little bit hesitate, but in this language, not the same things is created.
mm,
So I absorb a lots of things. I cannot explain as much as well in my mother language,
mm.
but whatever I to explain, I explain in English without
Oh,
hesitation, without fumbling, and without any
okay. So
nervousness.
you are saying that you are very comfortable in English to express your feeling and thought, and you are not comfortable in your
Not
vernacular
still
language.
I am. No, no, ma'am. Actually, still I am a beginner, so I am not very comfortable. Actually, I know I observe so many people when I explain our words through our thoughts are delivered in front of people's our
Hmm.
native language. Sometimes hesitate
Okay.
and
Hmm.
cannot feelings express as well
Hmm.
as. But
Hmm.
in the other hand, whenever you observe each and everything, then you have to notice without hesitates and speaking fluency, you can explain everything in
Hmm.
English. And also nowadays, so many advertise and so many advertise, and also movies are in the version of video. If I know how to speak, I don't get very well. So how can understand?
Yes. So do you know, do you
So that
watch
is the
any
big
kind
one.
of English movie or series?
Uh, yeah, earlier I did not watch more and more because that moment I not taken interested. But nowadays, not nowadays, yeah, couple of months ago, I have to take interested to taking interested in this movie because it's my passion and it's my dream.
Oh,
Say that's
okay.
my
So
dreams to
nowadays, which
become a.
movie you are watching?
Nowadays, I just focus uh, not remember at English movie, and actually I still I not remember what the name of that movie, but just I notice in subtitles and focus that words.
Okay.
What is the
Hmm.
exact meaning of
That is
that
one of the
words?
good habit actually. If you are watching a movie with subtitle, then you can understand and you just habituate. You just try to habituate yourself to watching this
Everything
kind of
habitual.
movie. Yes, and then
Mhm.
day by day you will be able to understand this movie, right?
Sometimes I memorize that words, but after that I a lots of words are memorized that, but I could not
Mhm.
understand what the exact meaning of that. But after that, day by day is passing, and I got it. No, memorizing is not a good way to learn, become a good speaker. Is a learn is very important. If I learn
No, no, for that,
to focus,
yes,
then
for
then
that, na
I
you do.
understand.
Yes, for that,
Mm,
if you don't, you just forget whenever you learn something, and after that you forget, as you said that. But you do one thing whenever you don't rush more word. You just take one word, single one word, or one phrases or one idioms, right? One day, and you try to learn it. What is the meaning of it? How it pronounced, right? And what is the synonym of it like this? And you one only one word and you just make the synonym of it and make sentence on it, right? Then
right.
after whenever while you are talking any co-learners, that time you just try to implement these words which word you learn morning time or whatever, which time you just try to learn. You just try whatever the thing, whatever you converse, no matter, you just drag these words and try to implement, try to use this word in your conversation, right? In this way you two three times you just try to 2 3 corner learners, you just try to practice it. In this way, this word are jot down in your mind, and you never ever forget this word, right? You do this
Yeah,
thing,
right,
and
right.
definitely you will get success, right?
Yeah, yeah, right,
Yes,
right, right.
yes. And do you have any question for
And also,
me?
still, ma'am, this is the big point for me to facing this time camera. So it's the big point and big deal
No, no,
for
it's
me.
not that. Feel relax. Don't worry. Be friendly.
Because
Yes.
because I want also I want it's my dream. So that's I I have to doing this kind of situation to facing this, because after that I know after that it's my habitual. So never lose our hope, and
Yes.
never getting never will getting fearness. But
Hmm.
yeah, initial day these things is happen. It's a common, I know, because I watch mostly videos. I watch they are the same scenario as deliver.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
Everybody initial stage they are facing lots of problem. We all are facing lots of
Yeah,
problems. So we all are in one family. Like we all are in same page, right? We are learning one another language, another country's language. We are trying to focus on it. We are practicing. We are like converse to each other, each other, and we also doing joining the group call also. So don't worry about this, be relaxed, and yes, and go
yeah,
on.
yeah. So
All the best for your future practicing, right? So how have you been how long have you been creating your YouTube channel?
Uh, I didn't getting your points, ma'am. What you say? Please,
No, I
couldn't
said how
mind.
long have you
Uh,
been creating your YouTube channel?
Not much of time. I told you, ma'am. Uh, 6 7 months ago, I have to create my channel. But after solo videos, I have uploaded there. I had to upload it there only of solo videos, and only of 2 3 videos are there to collaborate videos. Yeah, two is must, two videos are collaborate there to
Okay.
interact people and facing camera, only of these reason, and overcome glossophobia also. And after that, when I face camera and I'm fumbling and starting this type of things is facing, so I just stop and not active, active
Okay, it does happen.
around three
You
months
practice. You practice more and more. Everybody, we are practicing
Again,
to
I
each
want.
other. So you do practice, right? So we are running out of time.
Right,
So
right.
yes. Okay. Bye bye. Nice to talk with you. Have a good day ahead.
Thank you, thank you so much, ma'am. You giving me your precious time, so thanks a lot.
Yes, it's my pleasure.